This is a game between two of the four Korean kings of the 1990s. It's a relatively old game from 1988, and I will discuss some more sequences from this game, but maybe in a future video. This video I'll try to keep it shorter and focusing on just one technique that I researched with Katago, and something that Bongsoo wasn't able to apply in his game. Maybe it was one of the reasons he lost this game, because at this point he's basically 20 points ahead, but he wasn't able to win this game. And a lot of it was due to endgame. I think he gave away too many points, and there are some sequences from AI that could drastically improve his position. And one of these sequences is related to what's happening here in this quadrant of the board. So what do you think? Where would you play as white to improve the territory there, or do something in Sente? I don't know. Just take a guess. So here, one of the possible moves is A, which is what Bongsoo played in the game later on, but there is a much better sequence. You could think about playing here, which will basically amount to the same thing as he did in the game later on. Black would play here and you back off to his move. But you can use a sacrifice squeeze or strategy in this game. This stone isn't really very important. It's sacrificable and there isn't much territory here anyway, so white shouldn't really care about protecting this stone. So white will go down first. Black has pretty much no choice, or maybe better put, it's the optimal move for black to play here, the cut. White goes up, black needs to continue capturing this stone. And now white has two choices. Later on in the game, especially if you have, depending on the circumstances around A, you could think about doing something like this to get this stone. Maybe this stone is more useful than this one. Right now, this Atari makes a little bit more sense. And it's a juicy empty triangle for black from white, right? So yeah, you could start from here as well, but anyways, at some point you're gonna Atari, and then this sequence will pop up. And maybe this is the crux of the issue for white. What happens if black plays here? Well, it's a good resistance, but once white protects, black cannot go further, because white will crawl once, and if the game continues like this, black will just die, because now black cannot capture these two stones. White will simply just connect. It's not a shortage of liberties once white is able to play 19. So black should back off here. White blocks, black captures, and now you're able to block the territory from this line, and black has no territory around here. In the game, black managed to get to this line and also make 3 or maybe 2 or 3 points around here as well. So that really changes things. And by the way, that sequence is exactly the reason why black should now play here instead of here. If black plays 4, then we get basically the same squeeze, but now white has an extra liberty here. So black won't be able to escape. Now it's better for white to do this one first, and then black simply just dies.